How the hell y'all doing? Shane here with KNAC, and I want to tell you about another killer show I went to on May 24th, 2026. I made my way to the House of Blues in Anaheim for a night inside the realm with Castle Rat. And I didn't go alone. I dressed up as a ranger, and I guess, a ranger, I don't know. Here's what it looks like. And I brought my buddy Nathan with me, my video engineer, and we had a great time. Netherwilds and Castle Rap teamed up, so they were doing a cosplay contest, which I'll get to. So that's why I was dressed up and everything. But from the second me and my buddy walked in, this felt more like a kind of like a Ren Fair kind of thing, and we stumbled upon a strange medieval side quest. It was fun. So opening the night, you had what would be the perfect way to start this night off with Wraith Knight, which is a dungeon synth dude. It's just him by himself. It felt like, the soundtrack to walking through the realm of Castle Rat. It just has that kind of a dark fantasy vibe. Is really good. I recently saw him with Mortius, but I haven't put those photos out yet. But I definitely want to keep diving deeper into his discography. He's definitely worth picking up and checking out if you like dungeon synth. So it was a great way to start the night. After that, saw DEATHCHANT, which I've seen those guys a ton of times. They never disappoint. They have that gritty rock and roll metal kind of feel, and I definitely think every member definitely rides a chopper, and they use their tattoos for warmth because I never see them wear shirts, really. They played my personal favorite, Holy Roller, which rips. The bassist was running around the stage doing all sorts of crazy stuff. Definitely check out DEATHCHANT. California locals, they never disappoint, so definitely check them out when you get a chance. But after DEATHCHANT, that's when the cosplay contest kicked off. The Netherworlds crew was handing out coins, and if your coin had a white spot on it, you were one of the finalists. I got a coin because I dressed up, but I don't have nearby right now. But the crowd absolutely understood the assignment, and there was a ton of great costumes that night. Witch with a skull on her head, she ended up winning. She looked great. But I was Team Goblin, man. There was this dude, he was killer. He had the Goblin had the people behind him. Justice for the Goblin. The whole crowd was cheering for him, and he stayed in character all night, too. And at one point afterwards, when he lost, he was like sweeping up the stage. It was great. His dedication, you had wizards, you had knights, all sorts of stuff, but this dude was painted up like a goblin, and it was awesome. And after the costume contest, it was time to enter the realm of Castle Rat. Now, this is my second time seeing the band, and I shot them way back in 2024 at the Echo in Los Angeles, which was a much, much smaller venue. Now, mind you, Castle Rat has only been around since 2019. And seeing them come from the Echo to the House of Blues and selling that out, and they're playing bigger and bigger stages, they're playing festivals now, it's insane. I've been following them for a while, and it's just great to see the band grow like this from a kind of an underground fantasy doom band to now being played on liquid metal, and more mainstream audiences are finding them. It's like a full-on movement. It's awesome. They open with Dagger Dragger, which is from their first full-length album. Perfect way to kick off the set. From there, they moved into songs off their latest release, The Bestiaria, which was one of my top albums of 2025. I think number 9. But the songs definitely showed how the band has grown from that time period, releasing those 2 records. As well as they leveled up their theatrics. They have like a giant rat that comes out now. They're still doing the Rat Repress, Rat Queen Battle, and the whole thing feels much bigger than it was last time. Riley, the Rat Queen herself, brings a lot of classic like shock rock energy to the stage. You could definitely feel shades of like Kiss, Alice Cooper, in the way that she wanted to go about the performance here, especially during the death resurrection moment where the plague doctor, the bassist, he brings her like the potion to drink, and then she gets up and spits out blood everywhere. It's awesome. It's definitely, I think, one of those bands that knows what they want out of their lore, out of their whole image, and it's not a gimmick. Yes, there's armor, swords, rats, blood, fantasy storytelling, but the songs still have to carry the show, and they do. They have that great heavy doom foundation. They understand the presentation and how to elevate those songs with their image. they built a world around their music, and when you go into the room, it's still heavy, it's just full. You get pulled into it. I also have to give them credit for letting us shoot the entire show, but then at the same time, every photographer's up there, so I felt bad for the people behind us. And at one point, I was just sitting there hanging out, having a beer, shooting with one hand. It was cool. It was a great time. I am honestly excited to see how they progress and keep growing. More blood, more rats, more battles, more weird fantasy metal madness. Castle Rat gave Anaheim a full-on journey through the realm, and if this is where they are now, I can't wait to see what their third album looks like, their fourth album. Shit, they're probably going to be playing arenas. So thank you for watching this, and everyone stay up to date for all things heavy right here on the channel and knac.com. Take it easy.